Legend Total War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster battle playing as Reichland going up against Karak Hiran. So, we've got a fairly early game army, they've got fairly early game armies, but the problem here is that Dwarf early game armies dump all over Empire early game armies because they've got high leadership, they've got high armor, and we don't have much armor piercing. So, what's ended up happening here is that he held a standard defensive position, and just wasn't able to break any of his units, any of the enemy units, and they just ground him down. I've got a bit of a plan in mind that's probably a bit silly, but we'll utilize our strengths and minimize our weaknesses. Alright, so let's jump in here and see what we can do. Now, you might think as well, why isn't he denying enemy reinforcements? Well, I actually want all of their forces to come onto the battlefield at the start of this. We're going to be borrowing a technique from the vampire accounts. So what I'm going to do is corner camp to the extreme, rely very heavily on two aspects. We're going to be relying on Balthasar Gelt's magic and the mortar's ammo, because that's our area of effect damage. We want them to just inflict as much damage as possible, and in order to do that, we need the enemy to blob up. And if we go wide, well then the enemy will go wide. And we're just not going to inflict that much damage on them. Be hard to hit them and stuff. Okay, these guys here can stay... How fast are they? Speed 36, okay. Speed 33. I'm just thinking how best to go about this. Because the more units we have in the front line here, the longer this will be able to shoot. And same with Balthasar Gelt. We've only got 85 winds of magic, but that should be enough for Gelt to cast quite a few Searing Dooms. I got a bit of an idea of what I want them to do to begin with, but these ones here, yeah, they're just going to be stuck in there because they don't really do much damage with their missile attacks, especially against such high armored enemies. I'm actually going to use them as melee troops, which seems stupid, but you'll see. Or you won't. We'll see. Okay. As for Gelt, what did that happen? As for Gelt, come over here. We want their forces to get organized, and also if I can get Gelt to just get a few early kills, and I need to delay them as much as possible. So all of our units over here, just about all of them, should be hidden. I want them to just think about Gelt. Alright, move into there, and then make it as tight as possible. Cool. Because, yeah, we can use the terrain here to block their line of sight, so they only see Gelt. Now, Gelt's faster than any of the dwarves, but not by a huge amount, because he doesn't have Quicksilver. But if I can get over here and pop down some early spells, that'll be good. Alright, you guys start making your way over there. You lot to stay there for now. You get over there. So it's a bit of a scramble to get organized. If they rush at us, that's not good. We really need to get organized here as much as possible. Everybody needs to be on guard mode. Okay. Okay, and... You know, if we can get like 50 kills out of that, I'd be pretty happy. And also, any extra damage we can do on Quarrelers, they're a very dangerous unit. That looked like a good... Yeah, we got more than what I asked for. That's good. So good, they're hidden. Come on, you guys need to get down there. But try to be hidden while you're doing that. So that they just focus on Gelt to begin with. Yeah, they're getting too close to us over here. Alright, start moving over here. I'm not organized yet. Alright, that was a decent cast. It's decent. Not done yet though. Okay, cool. All of our units are hidden, except for Gelt. Just drawn them back over here. This buys us time. It's a bit risky doing this, but I really want to get a shot off on the Quarrelers. Running around through here could be a bit of a mistake, so I'm not going to do that. Probably should have made use of Balthasar Gelt's Vanguard deployment here. That's okay, you guys just stay there. You guys keep moving down there. Alright, so we already got 272 kills on Gelt, that's good. That's good. I guess that 85 Winds of Magic, which seemed low to me, can actually be stretched out quite a lot when your Winds of Magic cost is like 1. Okay, now I gotta start trying to get Gelt back there. Alright, you guys start moving over here. I'm gonna need to distract them and feign charges in to get Gelt out of there. How's he going? He's a little bit tired. They're shooting at us. Good opportunity for Searing Doom. You definitely want to be casting that on units that are standing still and doing something so they don't try and dodge it. AI is definitely getting better at dodging these spells. So you've got to try to get them into situations where they don't even bother trying to dodge. Like this. But yeah, if we can soften them up a bit, it'll make it a lot easier for the Empire Knights when the time comes to charge them down and kill them. Good, we got our 30 Winds of Magic. That's great. It's just really important that we get good casts out of this. Every single miss is really bad. How are we going? We're not organized over there yet, but if I don't keep my eye on this, and I can't pause it because I can pause it, but I shouldn't. Can't reach there. Like I said, don't target units that are moving. Already got a lot of kills with Gelt. That's gonna be a giant mess. I don't like that. I want it to be nice and tidy. But, you know, we've dished out a lot of damage to begin with, thinning them out. It's gonna make it a lot easier to inflict the army losses if they start off really badly damaged. Like I said, just keep using distractions here. That's why hiding your army to begin with is so useful. As long as you got a spellcaster. Or something that can annoy the enemy like this. Happy with that so far. Still got plenty of Winds of Magic. Gelt's already got 368 kills. I'm very happy with that. Alright, start getting Gelt over here. We need to reorganize this. This is a mess now. Alright, our minimum range is there. Ugh, this is gonna suck so much dick. Let's just keep running. I can't get any more good casts. I've got 30 Winds of Magic, but I'd just be wasting them if I did. Okay, now for the gunners. Get over here. Quarrelers.
Show us the foe.
Get over here.
Taking position. Swordsmen. Formation march. Go. Taking position. Militia.
These guys in front there.
For the Warhammer. To battle. Quick march. Yes, sir. Quickly. Empire marksmen. No lingering. Soldiers of the Empire.
Okay, going over here. Okay, that's fine. They'll detect our army soon. They'll start coming in over here. Let's see. Where did I leave up to? It was like here.
Moving now.
It's a freaking mess.
Ready for the Emperor.
Oh god.
Formation march. Take the ground.
Just make sure that we're basically camping right on the the minimum range of the mortar, because it just makes them really accurate when we do that, and I need them to be super accurate here.
At speed. Free company.
Okay, that's getting organized. As for the gunners, I don't want them getting in the way of the crossbows.
Cavalry ready.
Alright, they're starting to come at us now. Alright. Now, they'll possibly dodge this. But let's just see. Yeah. That's why you gotta wait till they're distracted. Like I said, the AI is getting better at dealing with that. So that's waste of 1 winds of magic. So just because you've got 30 winds of magic doesn't mean that you should cast. If you can't get a good shot, don't bother with it. It's just a waste.
We serve the Emperor. Handgunners. Take the ground.
Getting nice and organized here.
Take the ground.
Right, if only one dwarf warrior comes over here, the crossbowmen will be able to handle it. Same thing with the Free Company militia. In fact, that might be a good idea, just to send them up ahead here and shoot at them. Don't bother using the artillery yet. But ideally, we do want their entire army to crash at us at the same time, get into a nice big blob, and then we just mortar the crap out of them.
Yes, General. Yes, sir. Quickly.
Yeah, if it's just one, this shouldn't be a problem for them at all.
For the twin-tailed comet.
These guys here have been a good distraction. Much as I hate Empire... No, come back here. Come back. Come back. Shooting uphill is gonna suck.
Free company. Yes, sir. Quickly.
But man, any damage that we can do... Because these guys here are not going to get the opportunity to use up all their ammo. But any damage that we can do is definitely going to be beneficial. They don't want to do that.
At speed.
And now we're going to be obstructed.
To battle.
Quick march! Take the ground! Take position!
Sometimes people think that the Plague of Frost is a good spell to use. I hate the Plague of Frost. I think it's just garbage. Even though against dwarves you'd think it'd be pretty good, reducing their armor and everything, but I just don't value it that much. So if you're ever wondering, why isn't he using Plague of Frost? It's because I hate the spell. I just think it's low impact. It's not even worth 1 winds of magic, even against a dwarf. I'd get their regular handgunners over here, but they're not as fast as them. And they're also valued higher, so I don't want them caught out here. But this is a good start, I think. If I can keep them distracted, I might actually be able to wipe out that unit.
No lingering. Yes, my lord.
Well, now they're distracted. At least I'll pop this down there.
Now. Go.
Empire Knights could come in handy here. They're going to get organized and come back at us. But being able to take out a couple of their units right off the bat, really useful. A little bit of friendly fire on Gelt, but he'll be okay. Empire Knights are best used against enemies that aren't fighting back, so broken units are best to use here. Alright, don't waste any more ammo, that's just about broken. If it was 0 winds of magic on the Plague of Frost, I'd use it, because you can get it down to that. But it's not. Gelt's only rank 12, still got some more points to get. Alright, cool. Taking out 2 units of Dwarf Warriors that have tons of experience without taking any casualties so far. Gelt's taken a little bit of damage, but that's okay. But that's a big win for us there, and they're super confused as to what's going on here. We've fucked them around. Good, wiped it out. And as long as we win, that unit is wiped out. And if we could just shatter... Okay, that's a dead unit regardless of what happens now. Alright, cool. Alright, that's a really strong start there. I'm very happy with that. If we can have them just come at us one at a time, that actually might work. I might not have it even needed to blob. It's more about the hiding. I mean, they can see us all now. So they should be on the way. Yeah, they're coming, but they're just coming slowly. It's fine. Alright, I got an idea. I am going to feign a charge in there so they brace. That's it. So while they're bracing... No, 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 no! Just keep bracing! Ah. Okay, that didn't work. Can't afford wastes of one winds of magic.
Yes, sir, quickly!
Move out! By my will alone.
Or maybe while they're charging, because they're distracted by that. Maybe that'd work.
I am master of Shadow.
Yeah, that worked. They didn't even try to dodge there, because they're too busy trying to catch us.
Sir!
Okay. We can afford the odd miss.
Supreme.
No, we can't. We can't. Every winds of magic is precious here.
Take the ground.
Cavalry ready!
I think the thing I hate most about Empire Knights is their speed. Any cavalry that doesn't have 75 speed, I just don't like.
Yes, General!
Speed's so important. If you can't maneuver your cavalry around fast, they're fucking useless. Absolutely fucking useless.
Formation march!
I think they're distracted by trying to charge into Gelt. Make sure they give them that bait so I can keep getting them with it. If I can get them with another one, then maybe we can charge in with the cavalry and actually break them. But yeah, charging into a full strength unit with cavalry, that doesn't work at all. This might
They
work.
will never move again.
Yes, sir, quickly! With a Helden hammer!
I don't think it's going to work actually. I know it's low on leadership, but
For the Empire!
honestly, the charge from these cavalry, it just really sucks.
Quick march!
Okay, you need to get around. Oh shit.
In the name of the twin-tailed comet!
No lingering. The Empire endures.
We are sick!
I'm going to get you out of that.
Balthasar Gelt.
Okay, I'm already taking a fair bit of damage. Yeah, fine, distract the things there. Okay, here we go. The main event. I don't know if I'm gonna hit anything there.
Armor melts.
It was okay.
Steeds are restless! For the Warhammer!
There's even a damaged Quarreler unit. That could actually work there.
Quick march.
But I gotta get him around over here because he's gotta be flanking later down the track. Problem is, even though they're armored, right? And these guys here don't necessarily do a lot of armor piercing, they still do a ton of damage to us. Okay. If I can get him around, I could charge in that and beat them as long as these guys here don't get distracted. Come on, come on, come on. They've already lost so much bloody health.
Go.
Alright, one of these. We don't want to be doing it when they're too close because it's going to obviously inflict a lot of damage to our own units. Alright, now move the Free Company Militia back into the group here. And I'll have these guys fire at will. And that wasn't enough to break them because dwarfs are fucking unbreakable and Empire Knights just aren't scary.
Warrior priest!
Take position. Haste go.
Oh, we did break him.
To battle!
Cool, make sure you wipe it out. Okay, that one there's pretty vulnerable. Go after that. That one over here is really vulnerable. Go for this one. I'll just deal with the other one with Searing Dooms.
Empire endure!
Alright, here we go. Okay, artillery time.
Ready for war!
This looks like a good spot. This is what we were waiting for.
Awaiting command!
Come on, shatter it.
Ready for war!
Okay, good. Shattered. And just shitloads of Searing Doom, trying to get any friendly fire. How are we going here? Yeah, that's doing well. It'll take a bit for them to get kills. Okay, can't quite reach that. Just have them fire at will. I'll put these on fire at will, but I don't think they'll actually hit anything. They'll be obstructed. But we'll see.
Ready for war! I am master of Shamon.
Ooh, I don't want to do this. It'll fuck me up. But, you know, this is what we were waiting for. So I can't be complaining too much about that. Alright. Problem is, they're just eating through us so quickly. Come on, hurry up! Just gotta get over here. I need them to get rid of this one. They're just out of range.
Get to the enemy! Shaman!
Feel my ire.
Even our greatswords are getting totally wrecked by their dwarf warriors. Another one rallied. That's okay. It's too far away now to do anything to us.
Haste gold.
Oh, this is big risk. Big risk. But we've got to inflict more damage. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. That's a big risk there. If that backfires on us, we'll take more damage than they will. Okay. Definitely don't want to be overcasting it.
Never move again. Wall of metal.
Raging target! Prepare for combat!
Good. Got rid of the quarrelers. Okay. What's going on with our guys? Why aren't they shooting?
I go, Mirage! Kill everything!
One was enough, I think. I think I've pushed my luck with that. There you go. There's your plate of rust. Wow, look at them instantly die now.
Sigma demands blood! Take his beer! Strike them through their beer!
Balthasar Gelt. Haste gold magic.
Not even worth 1 minute of magic. Victory's in our grasp. Cool. It's worked.
Empire endures.
He headbutted me in the groin!
The cycle charge back in.
The Heldenhammer.
Man, Gelt was able to maintain 30 wins of magic all throughout this, despite having used up most of his wins. I guess that's just because and it cost 1 wins of magic. And there's the army losses. Good. I think that went pretty well.
I am supreme.
Now, part of the reason that they got the army losses so quickly is because they lost about, I'd say, a quarter of their balance of power before the battle even, the real battle even began. So they've basically just been adjudicated the loss based on that.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Yes, General! For Heldenhammer!
So all that goofing around at the start really made a big difference here. And now this is where the Empire Knights are actually quite useful, running down broken units. So Gelt managed to get 925 kills, and the artillery only got 315 kills, but we only used up half of its ammo. And I only used up half of Gelt's ammo as well. And just try and wipe out as many units as possible so we don't have to deal with them next turn. But that's his problem now. I've done my thing. And our army's not that bad in shape. So the downtime should be pretty minimal. And because he's got a warrior priest in the army, that'll provide extra replenishment. And we're definitely in friendly territory. As much as I hate the Empire Knights, they were very useful in this battle. But really, any cavalry unit would have been useful, just because of how much of a distraction they were. See, it's not that cavalry can't be useful. It's just that Empire Knights are possibly the worst cavalry unit in the game. That's all. You just have to really work hard to make them do what they need to do. And soften the enemy up before they go in. Because you charge into a full strength unit of dwarves. Doesn't matter if you recharge them or not. It's just not going to end well for you. Thought it might get a heroic victory. I really didn't take that much damage. But maybe we weren't, in terms of balance of power, outpowered by enough. We were just tactically outpowered. Because we didn't have enough armor piercing. Oh, this army here was on force march, so it's gone. All you have to do now is deal with that. Alright, well if that's the case, then this situation is definitely solved. The campaign map problem, he's fine on the campaign map. You've got plenty of influence, not a problem. We just had to get through this battle here. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you learned something, hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time, fuckers. Appreciate you. Bye.